Hi Coyote Pups, welcome back to another Read Aloud. I got a tripod which I'm excited about, so now I won't be moving the camera around too much. Should be easier to see the pictures and to read and to have fun with the story, which is what a lot of books are for, you know? A lot of books are here to help us have fun, to entertain us. So this book is written by Juana Martinez Neal. And if you might remember, she's the same person who drew the pictures for the book that we read last week, La Princesa and the Pea. So this one was written by Susan Middleton Isla. I messed that up last week, sorry. And it was illustrated, which means the pictures were made by Juana Martinez Neal. And this book was written by Juana Martinez Neal and illustrated by Juana Martinez Neal. So she did the words and the pictures. And it's called Alma and How She Got Her Name. So let's start. Here's the end pages. Here's the title page. Alma and How She Got Her Name. Juana Martinez Neal. Alma Sofia Esperanza Jose Pura Candela had a long name. Too long, if you asked her. So look, when she tries to write out her name, she has to add an extra paper. At the bottom with some tape right there. My name is so long, Daddy. It never fits, Alma said. Come here, he said. Let me tell you the story of your name. Then you decide if it fits. And then let's look at the picture over here. Here's Alma asking her dad. Sophia was your grandmother, he began. She loved books, poetry, jasmine, flowers, and of course, me. She was the one who taught me how to read. And then over here, here's a picture of Sophia. I love books and flowers, and you too, Daddy. I am Sophia. And if you look down here, you can see she's sitting on top of some books. This one says Flores y Aves, which means birds and flowers. So these are some of the books that her grandma liked, her great-grandma liked. Esperanza was your great-grandmother, he continued. She hoped to travel, but never left the city where she was born. Her only son grew up to cross the 7 seas. Wherever her sailor son went, so did Esperanza's heart. So here's Alma's dad telling her the story. And then over here is a picture of Esperanza. The world is so big. I want to go see it, Daddy. You and me together. So she's putting red yarn on a map of the world, kind of like the map of the world that we looked at. Let's look at some of the countries. Here's Estados Unidos, the United States, Canada, Mexico, Brazil. Wow. Jose was my father, Alma's daddy said. He was an artist with a big family like many people had back then. Early each morning he walked to the mountains and the plazas to paint everyday life. Sometimes I went along. Your grandfather taught me how to see and love our people. And then here's a picture of him painting a picture. I wake up early every day and I draw a lot too. This morning I drew a kitty cat for you, Daddy. I am Jose. Let's see, what are all the animals that you guys can see on all the animals that Alma has drawn? Right here says perro, un gato, ratón, a llama, un caballo. She loves to draw pictures of animals. Un chancho, elefante. Pura was your great aunt. She believed that the spirits of our ancestors are always with us, watching over us. When you were born, she tied a red string around your wrist, a charm to keep you safe. And then here's a picture of her. And look at her house. She has a lot of beautiful artwork on her walls. And a lot of candles as well. Hello, Pura. It's me, Alma. Candela was your other grandmother. She always stood up for what was right. And then here's a picture. And these people are going for a march, and they're carrying signs. This one says, Escucha, piensa, denuncia. Means listen, think, denounce. So she stands up for what she thinks is right. I am Candela, says Alma. I love the story of my name. Now tell me about Alma, Daddy. Where does that one come from? I picked the name Alma just for you. You are the first and the only Alma. You will make your own story. Alma, Sofia, Esperanza, Jose, Pura, Candela. That's my name and it fits me just right. I am Alma and I have a story to tell. The end. Wow. Did you guys like the story? Well, if you're watching this with your parents right now, maybe you could ask them about the story of your own name. You know, I think a lot of parents like to choose names that are special to them for their kids. You know, I have a story for my name, so maybe you can ask your parents and they can tell you about why they chose to name you what they chose. I hope you guys like that story. It's one of my all-time favorites. Like I said, I've got to meet Juana Martinez Neal, and she told us and the classmates about the process of making kids books, and I had a really good time with that. So I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did, and I'll see you next week for another read aloud. Bye.